My sewing machine's new name is Stupid, and sometimes SOB. And I didn't say SOB when I was cussing it. And this dumb journal that I'm fixing to show you, I love it. I love the cover, but it was a pain in my butt. I mean, I love this journal. I think it's fantastic. The cover is amazing. But it got on my everlasting nerve. I'm not even kidding. At one point, I wanted to go out in the backyard, build a bonfire, toss it in, and do a celebratory dance. But I didn't. I suffered through it, even though it sucked the life right out of me. And so, here's my journal.
Hey y'all, it's Kristen, and yes, everything I said in the intro is absolutely true. Also, little disclaimer, if you see these marks, you know my hands look worse than normal because instead of a Yorkie puppy, I'm pretty sure I got a piranha puppy. Anyway, I love him. He's great, very cute, but he bites. Anyway, here's the journal. And yes, it was a pain in my butt, seriously. I made the cover out of chipboard. It measures approximately 6 by 9. All the other info as far as page count will be in the Etsy listing. This looks like metal, basically. Well, actually, all these gears on here are metal. But I used a tutorial. First, I saw Nick the Booksmith do something kind of like this. And she said she got the tutorial from Eva. Her channel is Bohemian Crafting, and I will link her down in the description box. But this was not easy. All the little dots you see are actually glossy accents. Or yeah, you know what I mean. And then to make it look metal, you use Inka Gold. And I can't even explain how I did this. You're just going to have to look, go watch the video because it's kind of, for me anyway, it was kind of hard. I have cheesecloth and then, like I said, all of these gears. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I can't say anything else about it. So, I made my own hitch post because this cover is so thick. The regular hitch post fasteners were not. They didn't work. And just an elastic holding it closed. Alright, let's go inside. This is take 2, so hopefully this works. Hopefully it's light enough in here. If y'all hear stuff over in the background over there, that's because the puppy's over there playing. Got some really cool pattern paper here, and then lace to reinforce the spine. This is pattern paper or sewing paper. I don't know what you're supposed to call that. Anyway, it's a ruffle here. Tracing paper. I used some digitals from Nick the Booksmith in here, and also Tsunami Rose. This is an encyclopedia page from the 1940s. Composition notebook paper. This is just a little collage of music paper, burlap, and a flower. This is tissue paper. Sorry silk ruffle. And this is a tuck spot with a doily, muslin, sewing paper, not a flower, a butterfly, and then a vintage stamp. And then I just did a tag like this with some sari silk sewn up at the top. Vintage dictionary, some more tracing paper. Have a little glassine bag that I sewed on, and sari silk ruffle. This is Tsunami Rose that I sewed around. And you can stick something in the bag as well. Sari silk ruffle. Tissue paper. This is a tag that I sewed all the way around. And I was really proud of myself because I just kind of followed it. Can you see that? I just kind of followed it around. I did a pretty good job because I am not a sewer. Just got some sari silk at the top. Some more of the encyclopedia page. This is a tuck spot with a train. Oh, I keep forgetting to say, this is, like I said, take two. This is kind of, well, it's a travel thing journal, basically, loosely. Anyway, this is a little tuck spot with a train, and I sewed around it. This right here folds out like that. I just got it clipped on, and then this is just a coffee dyed index card. Quit eating the furniture, little man. And then we have a to-do list. It's got three, I think it's got 3 pieces of paper on there. Next signature, this is a tuck spot, and then it also flips open with some cheesecloth and a little piece of ephemera that says adventure. This flips out. Whoops, I wasn't all in frame. This is the old advertisements from, one of the old advertisements from the Sears and Roebucks. I have a glassine bag that I sewed around, cheesecloth, music paper, sari silk, and a little button I sewed on. This is a very tiny glassine envelope right here with a butterfly holding it closed. And inside I have, if I can get it, a little tiny piece of paper with a butterfly punched out. You can also, I believe, hang on, let me get this back. Yeah, you can tuck behind this little envelope too. We have some old music paper. I left my heart in San Francisco. Another paper ruffle, stenciling, pattern paper, children's writing paper. This is a tuck spot, and it also flips up and down with some more sewing paper. And this was from an old, I think it came off a table runner maybe. Anyway, then another tag that I sewed around again. You can write on the inside. I think this is sketch paper. Sari silk ruffle. Tuck spot out of pattern paper that I sewed around, and then this is just extra paper. You're doing bad things because you know I can't stop and do something about it. I know you are. Quit. Stop eating that. Okay. Sari silk ruffle. This flips out. It's got some stenciling. This is old vintage lace here. And then I have a little bow pin with a little bead on it. And then another to-do list. Whoops, I just skipped. Hey. I'm sorry, guys. I should have put him somewhere else. Stenciling right there. Old dictionary. This is another tuck spot here that I sewed around. It's a flip, and it's got a doily with a stamp. I stamped on it with a butterfly, then a little card, and some more extra paper to write on that's coffee dyed. Ledger paper, some more of that encyclopedia. Quit. Sari silk. He's biting me. He's biting my flip-flop and my foot while I'm trying to do this. Sari silk, he wants some attention, I guess. Music paper. We have a tuck spot here with a doily. One of those, they're little bags I got at Michael's. Kind of looks like the Jelly Bean Soup bag with some lace on it and an old stamp. And then in the bag is some ephemera from Tsunami Rose that I sewed around. And a postcard that I need to put a stamp on, and a journal card. Stenciling. A belly band, and this is a tag I made, again with the doilies, creating the pocket for this little vintage coupon. And why will that not go down? Okay. Then some cheesecloth, and I call these paper pebbles, but I'm not really sure what they're called. I got this from Becky. Thank you, Becky. And then 2 pieces of sari silk up here at the top. Flip here with a vintage stamp and a sticker. And then this is a little tag I made with some sewing paper or pattern paper. I never know what to call that. Vintage lace. Then one of those little tiny envelopes again. It's got 2 tickets back there. And then inside is an old stamp. Okay. And then another to-do list. And then there's the back. Okay, I'm so glad to be done with this journal, even though I really do like it. Alright, this will be listed in my Etsy. The link will be down in the description box, along with all the links for the digitals I used and Eva's channel. Thank you so much for watching.